Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be going over how I spent $3,200 this week in a bear market. And everyone's making these videos, worried, saying coronavirus, wave 2, this, that, and I'm honestly not the most worried about it, guys. So yeah, guys, I spent $3,200 in total this week on buying some stocks, and actually, if we take a look, in my last video, I told you guys that I sold 4 Tesla shares for $1,000 each. At that $1,000 price point, and they're at $918 now. So this is where we got the equity to reinvest into some new stocks this week. So yeah, very hyped that we sold 4 shares of Tesla because they're almost down $100 from when we sold them. So yeah, good sell point on us. Now we're just playing with total return, still up 307% on them. But yeah, so that's how we got some funds to invest into the market. And I still have $1,000 left, but I'm just going to save that for some option plays for the following week. But yeah, guys, I spent all this money in the market when I see all these videos, saying how is it time to sell. Everyone's really worried. We did have a lot of red days this week, so everything was on sale this Thursday and Friday, I'd say. Friday it started up green, fell down a little bit, and then, rise throughout the end of the day. But, it was a red week, guys. We did experience 3 red days last week, so it wasn't something that we've been used to. And also, we did experience the worst day since March last week, since the Dow has dropped that many points in a singular day. So it was a crazy week, and everything was discounted. And we got into everything I wanted to get into this week again. Like, literally everything I bought the past few weeks was just on sale again. So I just re-upped, and now I'm back all in profit. But we do have a couple challenges to face here in our future. We can just take a look at the Dow. You can see we were up 477 points on Friday. But for the week, we were actually down. If we take a look here, we were down a total of almost 1,600 points. And in a singular day, it dropped about 1,800 points. And that was Wednesday, I believe. So yeah, crazy week in the market, guys. But people are still worried that we may see a drop. But I'm not too worried, guys. Things are starting to reopen up. I know that, stuff is starting to spike again at the moment. But I don't think we have too much to worry about. You guys have to remember that this doesn't always reflect on the economy and what's always going around. There's a lot of factors into the market. Like you guys could all see the past few weeks, there's been crazy stuff going on, and the market's still continuing to go up. So not always what's happening in the world is going to reflect on the market, and that's something that a lot of people don't realize. So yeah, now coming over to GE, guys, this is something that I've been preaching for the past couple months now, that it's a good price point and that it's going to continue to go up. So they did take a dip, guys. If we take a look at the week, they are down $1. They're sitting at about $8.50, guys. We were in great profit on the stock, and then Wednesday happened, took a huge dip, and then that is when we loaded up. So if you take a look, I believe it was June 10th and June 11th, I did some purchases. June 10th, I did 30 shares at $7.65. Then you can see it drop more on June 11th, so I upped them. And as you can see, guys, our average cost is still at $7.06, and we have gained $19 total, but we are at 130 shares on GE. So I'm super stoked to have that many shares of GE because this is a dividend stock. So that was a win-win. We got a little price point discount, and now we loaded up some more. So now our dividend stock will just produce us more dividend income throughout the years. So yeah, that was the first stock that we loaded up on this week with some GE. Big fan of General Electric. I've made some money on them in the past and some option calls, so always like using them. Now, another one that we ended up buying this week was Boeing Airlines. We actually increased our cost. Our last average cost used to be $150, but I bought some more shares, so our average cost is now at $171.46. But as you can see, we're at $189, so we're still up $179 in total. But I did purchase, I think it was $800 more of equity in shares, 4 shares for $200 each. So we did take a little bit of drop, but we still increased our position on Boeing. And now airline stocks are very volatile at the moment, so it is very risky for me to be in Boeing at the moment, but I am playing this very, very, very long term. Like I'm talking like 10s of 20 years ahead. So pretty happy on this price point of Boeing, not going to complain. If you're playing short term, I wouldn't get into Boeing right now because you may see a small drop. We're going to continue to see some craziness happen in airline stocks in the market in the next couple of years, still following just what happened in the beginning of the year. And now coming to another airline stock, we got Spirit Airlines. We actually just increased our position. Now we only own 12 shares, and we're actually down total on them. We're actually down $16, so only 6%, not even a 10% loss on them, so not too worried about them, but still, yes, a very volatile stock that's going on in the market right now. My favorite stock of all the airline stocks right now, besides Boeing, that is more of an affordable airline stock, is Spirit Airlines. So I would recommend actually getting a couple shares of them if they continue to drop, or even if they continue to go up. This is a great company, and I recommend them over American Airlines. I mean, Delta Airlines is great too, but I really highly recommend Save. I think they're at a good price point right now for you guys to load up if you'd like to. So yeah, that was another one we added to our portfolio this week. And now you guys have heard me talk about the stock tons of times throughout my past videos. This is my favorite dividend stock, and I actually learned this is one of the top 25 dividend stocks in the stock market to get on your stock portfolio, and I actually own it in my portfolio. So yeah, we increased our position 10 shares, so we had 36 shares total now. And guys, I only had 26 shares before, and it would only give me $17. So now that we increased our position 10 more shares, we should see that $20 range in dividends now every quarter. So yeah, Altria, even though we're still down negative $31 in total, we have made our money back through dividends. If I come take a look here and click show more, we've gotten 2 dividends in total. In the big term, we're positive on the stock, but if you look here in the total return so far, we're only down 2%. But yeah, we loaded up 10 more shares of them. Like I said, guys, one of the top 25 dividend stocks in the market right now. We bought 10 more of these. Now, another stock that I bought, guys, was actually ATNT. Now, guys, we already previously had some shares of this at the average cost of about $29 before, and I added 8 more shares on Thursday for $244 of equity. So now we're at $549 of equity total in this stock, and we're at only a $2 return. But this is a long-term stock, guys. AT&T is a great company. And now the reason I wanted to get some AT&T stocks and some Verizon stocks this year, guys, is because 5G is still, rolling out here in the next couple of years. So yeah, we only got 18 shares total, but this is also a dividend stock at the same time. So very happy on some AT&T positioning. If we even take a look at the 1 year, guys, AT&T used to be at about 38.40. It's pushing that 40 mark. So if we get $10 more on each of our shares, I'll be super stoked on that. But yeah, like I said, long-term hold and also a little bit of a dividend at the same time. And then same with Dennys. I've been preaching this since $9. I've been telling everyone to buy this stock. Now this stock took a major dip, down $2.25 for the week. This was pushing the $14 to almost $15 mark on some days. I believe one morning it actually opened up at $15 and then fell a little bit lower throughout the day. But I really do believe, guys, look at Denny's. Denny's beat earnings during all this mess that's been happening this year, so that is a plus on them. And then also I've just been increasing my shares throughout the couple. I've even got some calls on them that we made some money on. But yeah, guys, Denny's, this is going to go back up. Not worried about them. And you can already see it's already trying to push back up. So yeah, bought some more shares of them. Really recommend this stock. I think they're very, very undervalued in the market right now. So yeah, and we're still up $26 on Denny's, and we have 32 shares. So. And now, guys, we also got some more shares of RTX. Now, this is Raytheon Technologies. Now, I recommend looking up this company and doing your own research, but super sick company. They have over 243,000 employees, and they provide a small dividend. Nothing that's really impressive, but in the long run, guys, this company was already at the 80s, 90s. It was a very, if you take a look at this graph, this is very nice to see, just constant growth throughout the time of the last 5 years. So yeah, we loaded up on some more shares of that. We're already up $8, up 2% almost, and yeah, super stoked to have that on our portfolio. Now, same thing with Bank of America. Bank of America was down $3.90 for the entire week. That is a huge drop. We were sitting at almost $30 for Bank of America. Now we're at only $24.70. So, of course, we had to buy some more. This is super discounted. I had to deposit some money to get into this. So, oh, and I'm actually giving a little dividend on June 26th. So, yeah, guys, not a big dividend from Bank of America, but still, it looks like we get 18 cents per share, and it only counted for 13 of my shares. So, that is missing 10 of my new shares, but that'll happen on the next payout that they give us. But if we take a look down here, guys, we bought 10 more shares on June 11th. $245 in equity. So, increase our position. They're already up about 20 cents from when we bought them on June 11th. So yeah, we're going to ride Bank of America back to 30 and then maybe sell. So pretty hyped on that. Increase our position on Bank of America. Bank of America is a huge company. Now this company right here, Spectrum Brands, we also got into, ticker symbol SPB. Now this is a stock right now that is kind of getting some hype. And this company provides a lot of stuff, but they also do provide mosquito killer. So that is one reason the stock has been going up recently. If we actually take a look at the 1 week. And if we take a look at the 1 week, it's actually down $5. So I thought it was a great buy to get into right now if we wanted to ride the wave with everyone that's buying this right now, because it is pretty volatile at the moment. And they do have a small dividend, but nothing very impressive. But if we take a look at the quarter early earnings, guys, they actually missed quarter 1 earnings and then beat quarter 2 earnings of 2020. And then they are going to post quarter 3 earnings August 6th. With more people being home and more people doing projects on their house and stuff like that, the stock has increased. So I'm betting that they're going to beat earnings next time, and then we're going to hold them and add them to our portfolio. We only got 5 shares at $45.18, but this is a good stock right here. This is a big company, and I'm super stoked to have them in my portfolio. And now if you added that all up, that was about $3,200 in equity that we dropped on our portfolio when everybody is saying to sell or be scared of coronavirus wave 2. I mean, literally look it up right now. Look up investing on YouTube. You guys will see many videos of everyone saying that the market's going down, because you have to always stay calm. It's nothing to panic about. Just because there's a few bad days in a row doesn't mean that the entire market's going to drop and everything's going to be how it was a few months ago. Yes, there may be a small correction. We may see a small drop in the Dow Jones over the next few weeks, or maybe even the next couple couple months, guys, we could see a small drop, but I don't think we're going to see exactly what we saw before. Now, this could come back and hurt me and ruin my portfolio, and I could lose tons of money. But the thing is I don't plan on selling any of these stocks right here for the long time. Most of these stocks right here are very long term. The only thing that I short term play is options. Now, guys, like I said in all my previous videos, just be careful. Always do your own research, and just don't listen to the media. Like 99% of the time, the media is always false. So just be careful what you're listening to on these other people's YouTube videos. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have been liking the progress of my portfolio buildup. If we take a look, guys, we're still up $4,000 for the month. Take a look at the 3-month. We're actually up $10,000. So we've been killing it, guys. We need to keep it up. The portfolio's just been growing. I had the goal. My goal for 2020 was to hit $30,000. But yeah, that's just me rambling, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and drop a like and sub if you're new or you enjoyed anything in this video. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Later. Peace.